Hi, Masters. Namaste. Very good morning and good evening to you all. So I warmly welcome you all to day 22 of the Stillness Beat 365, our 365 days daily meditation program. So whether you are a beginner to meditation or already a regular practitioner, so this is a beautiful platform to practice meditation consistently. So during this 1 hour session, we practice meditation and learn wisdom on various topics and listen to the life-changing experiences of wonderful masters. So masters, please share this with your friends, family, and neighbors and everyone. So everyone can join it and then benefit from it. So without any further delay, let's start today's session with the 45 minutes meditation. And I invite Balaji Master to to guide us into today's meditation. Welcome, Balaji sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. My dear masters, my dear friends, my dear gods, good morning and good evening to everyone who has joined across the globe. My dear masters, let us start meditation. Kindly take a comfortable posture. You may sit either on floor or on chair or on sofa. As per your convenience, take a comfortable posture for meditation. If you are sitting on chair, cross your feet either left on right or right on left. If you are sitting on floor, squat your feet and legs. You may take backrest or support of a wall for the comfort of your posture. You need not sit straight. Take a comfortable posture wherein you don't have any discomfort or pains in your physical body. Let your posture be as comfortable as possible. Now, remove your eyeglasses if you are wearing. Clasp your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands on your thighs and be seated comfortably. Now slowly close your eyes. And start observing the breath which is moving inside and outside. Let the breath be as gentle as possible. Let the breath be natural, normal, easy, soft, simple, tranquil, shallow breath. Don't breathe forcefully. Be with the breath, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. Let there be no thoughts in mind. When you start observing the breath, the normal breath, the natural breath, your mind automatically steps into the thought-free zone, wherein huge cosmic energy floods into your physicalness. That's where the meditation begins. That's where the natural healing begins. That's where your peace is there. That's where your consciousness expands. That is the goal of meditation. Only effort we make is producing no thoughts in mind. Let the body be comfortable. Let there be no thoughts in mind. And that is the state of meditation. We will meditate in this group for 45 minutes with the help of music. Kindly do not open your eyes. Keep observing the breath, which is flowing inside and outside. Be with the breath, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. Be with your breath, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. Let there be no thoughts in mind. Kindly do not open your eyes. Keep observing the breath. Be relaxed, my dear friends. Let there be no thoughts in the mind. Slowly, gently come to the heart space. And let us remember the statements of Ho'oponopono. Let us say to ourselves, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let us say once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let us say once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Let us now recap the 4 agreements of Toltec. The first statement, be impeccable with your words. The second statement, don't take anything personally. The third statement, don't make any kind of assumptions. And the last statement, always do your best. Let us start our day with Toltec's 4 agreements. Kindly do not open your eyes. Last 30 seconds. Be with your breath. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly keep your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds, and you may open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you, my dear friends, my dear masters and gods. We have done 45 minutes of meditation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Balaji sir, for wonderful guidance today. So it was very, very peaceful and then very deep. Thank you. Masters, hope you all had a wonderful meditation. So now let's get into our next segment of today's session, that is wisdom sharing. So I invite Prithvi to share today's wisdom. Welcome, Prithvi. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Balaji. So, friends, yesterday we talked about the attention fasting. Hope some of us could practice it and see the benefit of fasting and shielding the attention. Today, I want to share a research which was done very recently, 2025, published in 2025, done by the University of California. And this research made me very interesting because it connected to an ancient story which I always relate to. So let me share my screen. Okay, so this research study is about group of people, mainly Andy Jesu Kim is the first author of this research study. With his team, he wanted to see 30 days of mindful meditation, how it would enhance attention. This was done in South California University, published in 2025. So, yeah, the objective of this study was to examine whether 30 days of daily mindfulness meditation improves the mechanism of attentional control. So they wanted to see how specifically the fast and accurately people can direct and maintain the focus. And they didn't use any kind of self-reporting to analyze the result, but they used eye tracking, which is an objective and precise measure of visual attention. So what they did was they took 69 adults from all kinds of ages. They divided into 3 age groups: young adults, middle-aged, and older adults. So there were all 3 categories of aged people in the study. And the intervention was the meditative group was this 69 people is the meditative group. They sat for meditation every single day for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, for 30 days, 15 minutes every day. They used mindfulness meditation via mobile app, like something similar to Headspace. And then there was a control group, because anytime we do a research, we need to compare, right? What happens when people meditate and when people don't meditate. So the control group was listening to audiobook chapters for the same duration. So the measurements they did with both the groups before and after 30 days was eye tracking tasks. So participants underwent eye tracking visual search tasks before and after the 30-day period. And these tasks were measured in 3 distinctions. Like, first one was saccadic reaction time, which means how quickly the eyes move towards a target. And the goal directed attention, which means how accurately the eye movement goes to the relevant target without getting distracted, how you can focus and the eyes catches what you are actually focusing on. That is goal directed attention. And distractibility is how often the gaze is captured by visually salient, task irrelevant stimuli. There would be visually very attractive things around you, but still how the eyes could filter it out, not get stimulated with those attractive visuals, but still be focused on its target. So these were the 3 measurements done. So I tracking allows researchers to observe the attentional mechanism that people may not report in surveys. So, providing objective evidence of cognitive change. So, this was not just like what participants feel, but it was a measurement done through the eyes tracking. The key finding of this study was participants in the meditation groups, the 69 people, they significantly showed that faster saccadic reaction time compared to the control group. This means their eyes moved more rapidly towards the relevant information. They could attract what they wanted, and the eyes moved towards it. The meditators, they had better goal directed focus. Meditators were more likely to direct their initial eye movement straight to the target. Even with distractions present around them, they could selectively choose where to direct their attention. And there was reduced distractibility. Those who meditated were less likely to fixate on relevant but attention-grabbing stimuli. Irrelevant but attention-grabbing stimuli. This indicates strong attentional filtering and less susceptibility to distractions. So this was the key finding of this study. And most interesting part of this study was all the age groups. We had 3 different age groups in that 69 participants. All the age groups showed similar result. So the benefits they saw was age independent. It didn't depend on what age they were. So contrary to the initial hypothesis, they thought when they started the study that maybe the older age people might be benefited more, but they saw the contrast of it and saw that similar improvement was there across all the age groups. So this suggests that daily meditation helps attention in young, middle-aged, and older adults alike in the similar fashion. So scientific context of this study is eye tracking studies like this help bridge subjective experiences of meditation with measurable brain functions. They also align with broader research showing that meditation influences the locus coeruleus noradrenaline system, which is the main network critical for attention and arousal. So they also saw that mindfulness enhances sustained attention and decreases mind wandering in multiple population. So when do we call something as scientific is when it is applicable and shows same kind of result in every age group and in every population, be it for me or someone sitting in Africa, an old age person, this practice will show the same result for everybody. So that is why we call it as a very scientific practice. So this study, actually, when I was going through the study, I felt maybe this is somehow connected to ancient story of Arjuna and the bird's eye. So in Mahabharata, maybe we all have heard that Guru Dronacharya, he takes all his friends where he was doing this training and he takes them to a forest and he would have placed one wooden bird on a tree. He will not say anything to his friends. So he'll ask one by one, what do you see on the tree? He just asks, what do you see? So one after the other will start replying that I see the tree, I see the leaves, I see the bird, I see the sky. And then Dronacharya asks Arjuna, and Arjuna says, I see only the eye of the bird. Dronacharya asked again, do you see the tree? Arjuna said, no, only the eye. And only Arjuna was allowed to shoot that day and he never missed the target. So here what do we understand is Arjuna did not have better eyesight, but he trained his attention. He could withdraw from noise, distractions, and the surrounding scenes and rest his awareness on one single point. So this is what we call as, withdrawal is pratyahara, moving to one pointed focus is dharana. So this is something that we can relate to with the study that was done in University of California. So the key takeaway of this study is meditation improves attention and in a measurable ways. Benefits are real, objective, and not age dependent. So short, consistent practice is very effective, and meditation changes how the brain processes the attention and not just how we feel. So I really thank these researchers who are bringing meditation into the mainstream and putting their efforts to make people understand that meditation is not just a religious practice, but a very scientific way of improving the brain and the way of living. With this information, let's intend for the day. So I request all of you to close your eyes. Move into your heart space. And the intent for the day. Let me see only what truly matters to me. Let me see what is aligned to my purpose. Let me rest my attention on one point and let me move with clarity and focus throughout the day. Thank you. Over to you, Bhavani ma'am.
Thank you, Prithvi. That's a wonderful sharing, actually, how a consistent mindful meditation can change or helps to improve our attention. So thank you so much. And now let's hear from Satyodaya Master from her meditation experience, like how it changed her. So I invite Satya ma'am. She's from LA. So welcome, ma'am. Over to you.
Hello, namaste. Namaste, Bhavani ma'am. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, so how I started my meditation, it was very long time ago. After I got married, I came to US and my husband taught me meditation and yoga. So pranayamams we used to do together, but at the time I didn't know that was meditation. I used to think it was a yoga. I have no knowledge about what is the difference between the yoga, pranayama, meditation. So for me, it was yoga, even though I was doing the pranayama and meditation. So we both did it for a few months. And then once I got a job, I got deviated. I totally forgot about it. And then during the COVID, I was working during the COVID time. I was working, and at the time, my son was 5 years old. So he was having a first class, like a first class from home, actually. So I used to have a meeting at the same time. I used to attend his classes, and I need to adjust his papers, actually, math worksheets and science, and I need to change the papers every 15 minutes. And I was overwhelmed with that because at the same time, here I need to uh, give my status. At the same time, I need to give my child status as well. So those days were like very hectic and overwhelmed, very stressful. I used to get angry, and I felt like this is not how I should live. I should live a happy and calm life. Like I'm not able to give my time for my child. So I decided that I need to meditate. I need to calm down myself. So that day, during that time, like, okay, let me start meditating. At that time, I have no idea about Ana-Pana-Sati or any meditation. Just I used to put some music and started to meditate for a few minutes. Not every day consistently, but once in a while, whenever I get time, weekly 2 times or 3 times, I used to do that. After a few weeks, then there was another deep calling coming in from within, that why I'm here, what is my sole purpose? Like, I want to see who I am, like, what are my past lives and all. Being that time, like, as I was practicing meditation, I felt very calmer and quieter. I was seeing the changes, but I was not doing more consistently, but still I was getting the deeper desires that I wanted to know more about myself, why I'm here, and all those questions. I was like, coming, those questions are coming. So one day in the YouTube, there was a Vamshikiran master from India. So he was talking about that we can see the past lives through meditation. I was listening to that video, and he was mentioning that you should eat vegetarian and every day you must practice meditation according to your age. That's it. Once I watched that video, I've decided that today onwards, no matter what, I won't eat any non-veg. I will become the vegetarian, and I will meditate every day, no matter what. So, but for first day when I was meditating, it was very, very hard and very, very difficult for me to focus on my breathing. And I was constantly getting the thoughts here and there. I was like, why I'm punishing myself? Nobody has told me to meditate. Why I'm doing this way? But I've told myself, like, no matter what, I'll do it. I want to know more about myself. I want to know more my past lives. So I did it second day, third day. Within 5 days, I was able to focus more and more, concentrate more, less thoughts, and I was able to see myself that I'm connecting to myself. Like, I was going more deeper and deeper. I think within third day or fourth day, I asked one question and I sat in meditation. I got the answer. I was like so surprised. I was like, oh, okay, the answers are within me. I know who I am. Like, it was very, very fascinating for me to know about myself just by sitting quietly and, observing the breath. So that's how my meditation has been started. So ever since, it's been 4 years consistently I've started, and I never looked back. I've been improved so much, not only balancing my work, balancing my family, and more on top of that, I found my soul purpose. I have gained so much clarity in the life, and I'm able to help others also now. So meditation has given me another life, I would say. I wouldn't imagine my life without meditation now. I have traveled so far with it. I've gained so much. Even the service, whatever I'm giving back, I don't know if it truly that I'm giving back. Whatever meditation has given me, it is very hard to return back whatever it has given me. So I am very, very fortunate that I found it. So there you go, Bhavani Garu.
Thank you, Satya Master. Yeah, that's a wonderful sharing, like how meditation changed your life. So thank you so much for sharing with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Andy.
Thank you, Master. So, yes, Masters, yeah, that was a wonderful session today. So thank you all for joining us here and sharing your energies with us. So see you all tomorrow, same time, for another wonderful session. So until then, have a good day and good night, Masters. Thank you. Thank you all.